Dear students, welcome to my channel. Through this video, let us understand how we can prepare a trading profit and loss account and a balance sheet from a trial balance. Read the question thoroughly, understand the item thoroughly, then let us move on to the preparation of trading profit and loss account and the balance sheet. As I have told you in the previous video that in the trading account, we will be writing all direct expenses in the debit side and all direct income in the credit side. Similarly, in the profit and loss account, all indirect expenses in the debit side and all indirect income in the credit side. After preparing the profit and loss account, it may be either net profit or net loss. It will be transferred to the balance sheet to know the financial position. So, the familiarity with the items that to be written in the trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet is very important. My humble suggestion for you is please practice as much problem possible. It is to reduce the time that you are consuming for solving one problem and also to have a familiarity, a closeness with the items to be dealt in the trading profit and loss account and the balance sheet. Please look at the trial balance. The following is the trial balance of Mr. Govind as on 31st March 2020. Cash in hand 540, cash at bank 2630, purchases, sales, return inwards, return outwards, wages, fuel and power, carriage on sales, carriage on purchases, stock, buildings, land, machinery, patent, salaries, general expenses, insurance, drawings, capital, sundry debtors and sundry creditors. Total of the trial balance, both the column is 1,76,580. Along with that, prepare a trading profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2020, assuming that the closing stock is rupees 6,800. So with this information, let us try to prepare a trading profit and loss account and a balance sheet. So we will be starting with the opening stock, the trading account. To opening stock 5,760. Then take purchases 40,675. Less return outwards. Return outwards or purchases return, that is 500 rupee. So in the outer column it is 40,175. Wages debit side 10,480. Then fuel and power 4,730. Then next is carriage on purchases is otherwise carriage inwards 2040. Then stock we already taken. We have to take sales, buy sales. Sales will appear in the credit side of the trading account and the value is 98,780. Less returns. Less sales return. See that whether return inwards is there. Yes, 680. So it is 98,100 in the outer column. Now you take closing stock given outside the trial balance, that is to the extent of 6,800 by closing stock. After writing all the items in the trading account, you total it. In this case, the credit side is more. So the total is 1,04,900. You take that value to here, 1,04,900. Now you balance it. Find out the difference. Difference is 41,750. It is gross profit. Gross profit. You brought down that value to the opposite side of the profit and loss account, the same value. Gross profit. 41,715. Now again go back to the trial balance and start from the first item and see which all item that would appear in the profit and loss account. So again, cash in hand, cash at bank, purchases, sales, return inwards, return outwards, wages, fuel and power, carriage on sales. Yes, it is an indirect expense. So to carriage on sales. So in the profit and loss account, we will be writing all indirect expenses in the debit side and all indirect income in the credit side. The next item is carriage on purchases, stock, building, freehold land, machinery, patent, salaries. Take salaries. Value 15,000. Now, general expenses. It is 3,000. Insurance. It is 600. Let us balance it. 41,715. 41,715. So the difference is 19,915. Net profit carried down. Transferred to balance sheet. So dear friends, what we have done here is, in the trading account we have written all direct expenses and all direct incomes. The difference is gross profit transferred to profit and loss account credit side. And in the profit and loss account we have written all indirect expenses given in the trial balance. Then we totaled it and we found the difference. That difference is called net profit. Since the income is more and expenses is less, so it is net profit. It is transferred to balance sheet capital account. Now let us draw a balance sheet. So this is the format for a balance sheet, which contains a title, balance sheet as on a particular date, here in this question 31st March 2020, and it contains liabilities as well as assets. As we discussed in the previous video, the assets and liabilities may be written on the basis of its liquidity or on the basis of its permanence. So let us go through this question and see that the trial balance, and the first item given is cash in hand. So let us start with the cash in hand. Cash in hand is an asset, amount 540. Cash at bank, amount 2,630. Then purchases, sales, return inwards, return outwards, wages, fuel and power, carriage on sales, then carriage on purchases, stock, buildings 30,000. It's an asset. Buildings 30,000. Then land 10,000. Then machinery 20,000. Machinery 20,000. Then patent 7,500. Patents 7,500. Salaries, general expenses, insurance, drawings, capital, sundry debtors 14,500. Now capital and sundry creditors. Sundry creditors, it is 6,300. Then capital. Capital is 71,000 in the inner column. 71,000. Add net profit. If it is net profit, you have to add it. So in this question, we had a net profit of 19,915. Less drawings, 5,245. So it is 85,670. Once again go through all the items and see that whether we have taken all the items from the trial balance. See, outside the trial balance, an item is given, that is Closing stock. See, any item given outside the trial balance, it needs to be placed in two places. Either in the trading account or in the profit and loss account, but definitely in the balance sheet. Closing stock is an asset, so it should be placed in the asset side. 6,800. If we have taken all the items, then we can total it. While totaling it, both the side will be automatically equal. So let us see whether our first balance sheet will get automatically balanced or tallied. Let us see that. 91,970. It is 91,970. So what we have done here is we have written all the assets in the asset side and all the liabilities, available liabilities in the liability side. In this given question, there are only two liabilities, that is sundry creditors and capital. And if profit is there, profit to be added to capital, and loss is there, it to be deducted from the capital. And the drawings is a reduction to the capital, so it to be deducted. So these are the assets given, we just written in the asset side of the balance sheet. So it is automatically got tallied. Hope you understood how to prepare a trading profit and loss account and balance sheet without any adjustments. If it is useful, please share it. If you are watching this channel for the first time, please subscribe it. Thank you very much for watching.